A short disclaimer. She hasn't texted you back in 3 days. Your mind is racing. You've checked your phone 50 times. You're thinking about sending another text, calling her, or asking if she's okay. Stop right there. What you do in the next 24 hours will either make her respect you more or kill any attraction she had for you. The ancient Stoics dealt with this exact situation 2,000 years ago, and what they knew will change everything for you. Let's dive in. Look, I know exactly what you're feeling right now. That anxiety in your chest, the constant checking of your phone, the mental loops of what did I do wrong? I've been there. And here's what I learned the hard way. Your instinct to reach out right now, it's wrong. Dead wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you the Stoic response to her silence. Not mind games, not manipulation, but a genuine shift in how you approach the situation that will either bring her back or free you to find someone better. Either way, you win. So let's break this down step by step. Point number 1, understand what's really happening. First, we need to understand what 3 days of silence actually mean. There are really only 3 possibilities here. Number 1, she's genuinely busy. Life happened. Work, family, friends. Something came up. It's rare, but it happens. Number 2, she's testing you. She wants to see how you'll react. Will you become needy? Will you blow up her phone? Or will you remain calm and secure? Number 3, she's losing interest. Maybe she met someone else. Maybe the attraction faded. Maybe you came on too strong. Now here's the key that most men miss. Your response should be exactly the same in all 3 scenarios. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said something powerful. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you'll find strength. Her silence is an outside event. You cannot control it. You cannot force her to text you. You cannot make her feel attraction. But you can control your response. You can control your mindset. You can control your actions. And that's where your power lies. The Stoic understands this fundamental truth. The only thing you truly control is yourself. Everything else is outside your domain. So stop trying to control her response. Start controlling yours. Point number 2, why your instinct is wrong. Now let's talk about why every fiber in your being is telling you to text her right now. Your instinct is screaming at you. Send another message. Ask if she's okay. Fix this. Do something. This comes from a deep biological place. It's anxiety. It's a scarcity mindset. It's the fear of loss. But here's what happens when you act on that instinct. When you double text, when you send, "Hey, are you okay?" Or, "Did I do something wrong?" You're communicating 3 devastating things. 1, you're worried about losing her, which means she has all the power in this dynamic. 2, your emotional state depends on her response. You're not mentally stable without her validation. 3, you don't have other options. If you did, one woman's silence wouldn't shake you like this. And women are biologically wired to be attracted to strength, security, and confidence, not anxiety and neediness. I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." In other words, accept reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. The reality right now is that she hasn't texted. That's the fact. Your wishing and worrying won't change it. So what do you do instead? Point number 3, the Stoic response. Here's the exact Stoic approach that actually works. Step 1, do absolutely nothing for at least 72 hours. Minimum. No texts, no calls, no liking her Instagram stories, no accidental run-ins, radio silence. And I know what you're thinking, but isn't that playing games? No, this isn't a game. This is you reclaiming your power and your peace of mind. You're not ignoring her to manipulate her. You're giving yourself space to respond from a place of strength rather than react from a place of weakness. There's a massive difference. Step 2, use this time for honest self-reflection. The Stoics were big on self-examination. Seneca would review his day every night, asking, "What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What could I improve?" Ask yourself these tough questions. Were you too available? Did you text her constantly? Did you always respond within minutes? Did you chase too hard? Were you the one always initiating? Always making plans? Were you outcome dependent? Was your happiness tied to her responses? Did you put her on a pedestal? Did you treat her like she was the only option? Be brutally honest here. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about learning and growing. Because here's the thing. Even if she comes back, if you haven't fixed these issues, you'll end up in the same situation again. Step 3. Improve yourself during the silence. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." I'd modify that. The best response to her silence is to become better. Use these next few days to level up. Hit the gym harder. Channel that anxious energy into your body. Focus on your work, your business, your career. Make progress on your goals. Spend time with your friends. Remind yourself you have a life outside of her. Read. Learn something new. Grow your mind. Do the things that make you a high-value man. Because here's what happens. When you're genuinely focused on improving yourself, you stop obsessing over her. And that energy shift, she can feel it, even from a distance. Step 4. If you decide to reach out, and this is optional, wait at least 5 to 7 days total. Not 3 days. Not 4 days. Minimum 5, ideally 7 or more. And when you do reach out, it's one casual, fun message. Not, "Hey," not "You there?" Not "Are you okay?" Something like, "Just tried that new ramen place downtown. It's actually pretty solid." Or, "Randomly remember that story you told me about your trip to Barcelona. Still hilarious." Something that shows you're living your life, you're not pressed, and you're reaching out because you felt like it, not because you need her validation. Then, and this is critical, you go back to living your life. If she responds, great. If she doesn't, you have your answer. A genuinely interested woman will make time to respond. A woman who's not won't. It's that simple. And you need to be okay with either outcome. Point number 4, the bigger lesson. But here's the bigger lesson that this situation is trying to teach you. This isn't really about her texting back or not. This is about you developing frame and abundance. A man with options doesn't spiral when one woman goes silent for 3 days, because he knows there are other quality women out there. A man with a strong frame doesn't let someone else's behavior dictate his emotional state. He remains centered regardless of external circumstances. Your value as a man doesn't go up or down based on whether she texts you back. Your worth is intrinsic. It comes from within. This is the core of Stoic philosophy. External things don't have the power to harm you unless you give them that power. Her silence can't hurt you. Your attachment to a specific outcome is what hurts you. So use this situation as training. Training to become the kind of man who naturally attracts high-quality women because he's secure, abundant, and focused on his mission. Not the kind of man who chases, begs, and loses himself for female validation. Look, I know this is hard. You care about her. I get it. But caring about someone doesn't mean you sacrifice your self-respect and your peace of mind. The Stoic response is simple. Focus on what you can control. Yourself, your actions, your improvement. And let go of what you can't control. Her response, her feelings. If she comes back, great. You'll be in a much stronger position to build something real. If she doesn't come back, you've already moved on to better things and better people. Either way, you win. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Stop obsessing over the text. Be the man worth texting back. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button because in my next video, I'm revealing what it really means when she says, "I need space," and the one response that actually changes the game. I'll see you in the next one.